If you paid your hard-earned money for the new Black Ops 2 port expecting a dose of pure nostalgia, you didn't just get a classic game, you got a digital lammy. Over the last week, Black Ops 2 lobbies haven't just been broken by cheaters, they have been completely hijacked. We are talking about forced account modifications, corrupt profiles, brick games, and to top it all off, Activision is banning the fucking victims instead of fixing their product. What a surprise. Today we are laying out the full timeline of this disaster and why, if you bought this game in the UK, Activision isn't just dropping the ball, they might actually be breaking the law. It all kicked off around July 27th with player noticing an old modder known as C isn't sharp, I believe, invading public lobbies. This wasn't just aimbot or wall hacks. The second you loaded into the lobby with this guy, you literally had got maxed out ranks, unearned master prestiges forced onto your profile, and not all glitches, wiping away all progression goals, class data corruption, altered weapon stats, or complete profile resets down to level 1. In worst case scenarios, players had their entire game bricked, loadout menus completely unusable, you literally could not back out fast enough. Simply matching into the lobby was enough for this exploiter to force invalid data on your account. So, how did Activision handle this crisis? Did they immediately disable broken playlists or protect player accounts? No. Around the 2nd of August, the first major wave of bans started rolling out as far as I'm concerned. Instead of hitting the malicious hackers, automated anti-cheat systems started flagging and banning the innocent players whose accounts were forcefully altered by C isn't sharp. Apparently, Activision put out a back-end patch claiming that these pop-up ban notices were just legacy checks, reviewing the altered prestige data, but tell that to the thousands of players who logged in to play a £20-30 game port just to be locked out entirely because a cheater modified their account against their will. Listen, I'm not a lawyer or a solicitor or whatever the fuck you want to call them, but here is where Activision hits a massive wall. If you bought this game in the UK, Activision isn't just managing a buggy launch, they are bound by the Consumer Rights Act of 2015 regarding digital content. Now, I did a lot of research for this and I think I've got the correct information here. So, let's go under one by one. So, under the UK law, digital content must meet 3 mandatory criteria. The fit for purpose, which is if a game is sold primarily for its online multiplayer component, which it pretty much is, but simply logging into a lobby physically corrupts your account profile or bricks your ability to play, the product is legally not fit for purpose. The second is satisfactory quality, and this is pretty much the law dictates digital content must match what a reasonable person would expect. A product riddled with security exploits that allow third parties to wipe your saves or corrupt your UI completely fails this standard. And finally, section 46, damage to device or digital content. This is the nuclear option. Section 46 explicitly states that if a developer provides faulty digital content that causes damage to your device or other digital content, like corrupting your PlayStation profile, destroying your class data, or freezing your system, they are legally required to either repair the damage or pay financial compensation. Gamers shouldn't have to act as unpaid QA testers for security vulnerabilities that ruin our accounts. Selling a nostalgic port without basic server-side security isn't just lazy, it compromises your customers. If your account was bricked or unfairly banned, do not let them brush it off with automated support tickets. Cite the Consumer Rights Act of 2015 if you're in the UK. I'm not sure what it's like in other countries, but demand a full refund from the store you bought it from, or demand account restoration immediately. Hit that like button if you're sick of broken game launches. Drop your experience with Black Ops 2 in the comments below, and if you want to support the channel further, hit that subscribe button. turn on notifications. I'll update you on this situation if anything develops, but I'll see you in the next one.